yourself. How are you?
Good. All right, we'll turn it loose. Questions?
So Brock, could you just walk us through kind of those two throws beginning of the game? What kind of happened? There was one miscommunication. The ball slipped out of your hands. What kind of?
Both throws. The first one basically where the guy kind of alley-ooped it to Harley in the end zone. Basically we're running a take route, which is we kind of stressed that week. That's something we're going to try to take advantage of. Both routes were take routes, and it's a quarters beater. We knew Murray State was a big quarters team, and basically Harley had kind of weaved them, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a good ball. On really both of them, not good balls. The second one kind of slipped out of my hand, but I mean, that stuff happens, and just kind of double clutched on the first one. But when that happens, you know, just gotta go find the check down. When stuff isn't timing out right, when your feet are telling you to move on, something Coach Hamden's talked to us about. Feet are telling you to move on, find the check down, and live to see another play.
Just to clarify, when you say take, is it just an option like Harley has two routes he can run? And
it's basically, it's a post, but it's basically on how the corner plays it, like inside or outside leverage. He can wrap it or keep it skinny and go inside. So just kind of a miscommunication, but at the end of the day, both balls were not balls I was pleased with.
Coach said after the game Saturday he's learned so much from you, learning under you this season. How do you feel like he played, and how do you feel like you played, and how did that dynamic work?
Yes, sir. I thought that was probably one of my lesser days ever throwing the football. Was not really excited with my performance. Glad that the offense lifted me up. You know, being able to run the ball, threw the ball. Very mediocre in my opinion, but Cutter went out there and he was lights out. You know, it was great being able to watch him. All the stuff that he practices in practice, seeing that pay off, especially for a young guy. You know, all three of us on the sideline were as juiced as anybody, watching him go out there and shred. And that wasn't anything new to us. I mean, that kid's a baller. He's a great kid to be around, great dude to be in the quarterback room with. And I've learned a lot from him as well this year. Just kind of different perspectives, how we see stuff, but just try to be not like a big brother, but just, you know, like a older guy in the quarterback room, like Stetson and Carson were to me, and you know, obviously try to teach him as much as I can. He watches me play, you know, obviously don't do that on two take balls, pretty common sense, but other than that, been a great time with Cutter.
You guys have played well against Ole Miss, against Georgia, some of the bigger games. This kind of feels like one of those type of games as well. Is there any correlation between how you played there and how you might play this weekend, or is it just a by chance thing?
I'd say it's more of just kind of how the game goes sometimes. You know, we prepare every week the same, whether it's Murray State, Southern Miss, Texas, Ole Miss. We're trying to get better. I'm speaking for the offense mostly because obviously. But you know, we practice every week like it's the Super Bowl, like it's the bye week. You know, we're going out there, we're getting better, trying to get better than Kentucky offense was yesterday, and really looking forward to the game. It's going to be a great atmosphere. They got a great team, and we believe our game plan is good. You know, kind of fine tuning some stuff now. Obviously, I have walkthroughs tomorrow and hit it fast again on Friday. But you know, prepping every week hasn't been any different. But it's going to be great to be able to go in there in that atmosphere.
It seems like you're all doing more or higher volume of under center stuff.
Sure.
How big of adjustment has that been for you, and you feel like you're growing as a quarterback from playing under center?
Sure. So going basically all the way like back to high school per se, I probably took 3 under center snaps in my 3 years of playing quarterback. Then at Georgia, asked to be under center a little bit more, just because that's kind of an O-line running back thing more than it is really quarterback ball handling. But it's just we like some of our angles on some of our run plays, like the naked game that it gives to us, our play action plays, and that stuff has to be cleaned up. My actions they were very mediocre on Saturday in our under center game, which you could tell. I mean, the linebackers, they weren't stepping up at all. I got to do a better job of that. But you know, under center is getting ready for the NFL, and anybody in that locker room is wanting to go play at the next level, and so doing things that are going to prepare you for the next level and being able to be comfortable under center is something that's pretty important. And if that's what gives us the best chance to win, then let's go under center every snap.
Brock, despite the timing and communication issue there, it was clear that you guys wanted to get Harley involved early. What's it meant to the offense getting him back healthy, and you know, the additional option he gives you?
Yes, sir. I mean, he's a great ball player. You can he actually caught a dig ball that might have been the 2-minute drive, but he caught basically a dig, and he got cracked by the safety pretty good. But it was a tight window, and kind of put it in there. But I mean, he went in there. He made a great, I wouldn't say contested, but he made a great catch knowing he was going to get hit. And that's the type of kid that Hartley is. You know, he's going to go in every day. He's going to give you his all. I mean, it could be a run play. He's got man-to-man coverage on the outside. He's running guys off. He's running 100 miles an hour, running this corner off, and he's just going to give his all on every play. And with Barryon not playing, with that game, obviously, Hartley had to step up, and when his number was called, he was ready to go. And it's really good to see that, especially from a true freshman like that, being able to rely on those guys. And he played a bigger role in the Tennessee game with Barryon getting hurt, and just really excited for him and ready to watch him as he continues to grow.
You've had to fight through some stuff. Had the play hurt this year. I know Coach Stoops said that you weren't totally clear to play last Saturday until Friday. What's that been like for you to go through that, for especially somebody in your position, quarterback?
Sure. It's not something like it's not like detrimentally hard, and it's not just really easy. But as a quarterback, going through the week, game weeks, you're gonna have probably anywhere from 15 to 20 new plays or ways you dress up plays, and not just our base offense, just because we're trying to take advantage of what we think that we did well maybe the week before, or what's going to work this week against a certain defense. And being able to practice is really good with like those routes in particular. But I'm not going to blame any of my play on Saturday for not practicing at all. There was just some stuff that just can't happen, especially quarterback in Kentucky. That stuff got to be better.
Stoops was pretty emphatic after in the press conference on Monday, saying that you're the starting quarterback. He praised Cutter, said that you give them the best chance to win. Does that give you any confidence knowing? I mean, you came here to be the guy. Obviously, you support all the other guys in that room, but you came here to start. So, does that give you confidence that you're the guy that's going to go out there and give them the best chance?
It's not a thing where you're like just really excited or mad about it or whatever, but it's just how it goes. When you don't play well, then obviously there's going to be speculation and stuff, things of that sort. But my job is to go out there and play my best football. And if I'm a third string guy, then I'm going to be the best third string guy I can be in the country. And I think that's important, especially from a quarterback position, a leadership position. Whether you're the captain of the ship or you're one of the deckhands, you got to do your job the best you can do, and people are going to look to the quarterback position. People watching at home, people in the locker room, coaches, it's a powerful position, and it's something that I take pride in, and I think all the guys in our room take pride in that. And whatever my role is to be the best in that role, and yeah.
Brock, it feels like before Arch committed to Texas that Georgia was perceived as his leader for a long time. So I'm kind of curious, did you develop much of a relationship with him? And if so, do you still talk to him at all now?
No, sir.
Okay.
I saw him on like maybe a visit or two, but
Okay.
never shook his hand or anything.
A couple more?
Yeah, talking about the quarterback room, I mean, Coach Stoops and Coach Hammond said all year that they really like the quarterback room. In fact, Coach Stoops said Monday he hopes all you guys come back next year. But what do you feel like has been the strength? What's the relationship like among all four of you guys? And what do you think the strength of that room is?
Like as far as on the field or off the field, or
helping each other prepare and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Bo's kind of Coach Hammond jokes around with Bo a little bit about being like an older guy or whatever, but we're about the same age. And Bo, he brings kind of just that vet mindset to it, and him and Gavin, really just because they've played a lot of ball, are two of the guys I go to a bunch on, even 7 on today in practice. Hey, what'd you see here? Was this guy open? Maybe something happened on the backside. Hey, did that guy win on that route? But they know kind of what I'm looking for. I know what they're looking for, and we're able to really communicate there. But Cutter, he's kind of maybe it's crack a joke or two in a meeting or something. Just kind of that. Just a young dude, has a lot of energy, and that's just, I think it's probably, I've really been blessed to be a part of two or three quarterback rooms that have just been awesome. You know, some guys dread going to meetings because they don't like their coach, they don't like the people around them, but that hasn't been the case. And I'd really do anything for those 3 dudes. They've done a lot for me.
What is it personnel-wise and schematic?
Alex, Texas is a team you guys don't play, haven't played. How excited are you guys to go down?
Man, I'm very excited. I've never been in Texas, so going down to Texas, I'm excited, and the whole team excited to play now.
Alex, how does it feel with the new position you've had to play in recent weeks?
Man, it feels good. You know, I've been practicing, playing it from the spring to fall camp also. It's been a good adjustment for me. I feel comfortable at that spot.
Anything you need to work on there, perhaps?
Yeah, really just keep learning the old lineman. You know, keep getting my strength up.
How you guys getting ready for Quinn Ewers and those Texas wide receivers?
Man, we just preparing. You know, we just gotta focus on us. You know, make sure we good, our line good, our D line good, our linebackers and DBs.
Alex, all of a sudden you were like the most veteran guy out there without Gibbs Johnson and Derek Jackson. How was that different?
Yeah, it was a little different being the vet now, but it felt good though. It felt good, you know, leading the young guys and seeing them young guys get in and get some reps in.
Did you get to wear the helmet comm at all?
Yeah, I did. I had a helmet comm, you know.
How'd that go for you?
It went great. You know, we had great communication on the field. Made sure I got all the echoed all the calls to the D-line, linebackers, and the safeties.
You guys have been good in this situation this season where you're going in a big underdog, a tough challenge, but you've played well in these type of games. Why? What do you chalk that up to?
Man, we just gotta prepare right at practice. You know, just be consistent at practice. You know, just be consistent at practice, really.
How do you prepare for a scheme that has so much misdirection and moves a lot of different directions?
We just gotta focus on us. You know, get our eyes right, eyes at the right position, instead of just doing our jobs.
Everybody good? All right.
Appreciate you.